Welcome to a brand new segment, SnackDown with Kent and Mark.
That's SnackDown.
SnackDown with Kent and Mark. We are talking today about the very exciting, very new announcement that WrestleMania 36 is coming to Tampa.
Well, I couldn't be more excited, man. I've been a fan of wrestling since I was a little kid. Well, that sounded a little bit of an understatement. I'm a third-generation wrestling fan. You know, it goes back to my grandpa. I've been to 2 WrestleManias. And this, God willing, this will be the 3rd one. And I've watched every single one of them probably 3,000 times to get my $9.99 worth. So this is awesome. I'm excited, man.
Oh, I'm totally excited. And I have never actually been to a WrestleMania live. I've never even actually been to a WWE like.
You didn't tell me this.
Yeah, no.
You've never been to what?
I've never been to one of their WrestleMania week
Just a whole
fan access things. I've never been to any of it. I've been to...
We will be going. Turnbuckle Trash Talk will be at WrestleMania. We'll have a tailgate party right outside of Raymond James Stadium. It is going to be extravagant. I heard it's going to be free beer. But we're already counting down.
We're already.
The Turnpike to WrestleMania
has just been extended.
Well, exactly. Basically, our regular segment, Turnpike to WrestleMania, will end probably the week after WrestleMania, where we'll kind of close it. But the week after that, we are just going to keep going. We're doing a Turnpike to WrestleMania for an entire year, just like when The Rock and John Cena announced their match the day after WrestleMania, 1 year before WrestleMania. We're going to do the same thing. And,
it's true.
SnackDown Live.
SnackDown Live. So, I'm excited. Like I said, I've never been to any of those fan access events. I've never been. The only WWE live thing I've ever been to is one Raw taping. That's it. Everything else. Well, I guess you can count all the NXT live events I've been to.
If you've been to a Raw, you've experienced a lot.
I have, and I'm excited. I'm definitely learned from that because I had floor seats at that Raw, and I couldn't see anything.
Oh, see that happened.
Now, see, this was back in the day when they had this.
You know, you're so spot on. When I went to my first WrestleMania, which was 23 in Detroit, it was me and my brother, but we were so. Let me rephrase that. We were such marks. We had 8 tickets. 2 people, 8 tickets. I called one of my friends. I'm like, "Hey, come check it out. It's WrestleMania." You know, it's like I couldn't give them away. Everyone already had tickets. Everyone was there, but I had an extra 6 tickets. 2 of them were on the floor. 2 of them were in the 100 section, and 4 of them were in the 200 section. And so we went down to the floor seats, which is like row 8. Couldn't see a thing. My brother was like this short at the time. Couldn't see a thing. Mm-hmm. So we ended up going up to the 100 section. We took our 2 floor seats, went up to the 200 section, and gave them away to 2 random people. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Suckers.
And the 200, yeah, and then the 200s, I think we actually sold those ones. So.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot happened that weekend. A lot happened that weekend. We went through a lot. We'll do that another time. But anyways, Tampa. Yes.
Tampa.
What are we going to see there? Roman Reigns is probably going to have a really hot year this year coming up after us. He's probably going to be right in the limelight of the top storylines. And I imagine in Tampa, just a stone's throw away from his hometown. And
that's true. He will be the hometown boy.
It's going to be I think it's going to be a big deal, man. What do you want to see? Like, it's your first WrestleMania. What would make you say, man, if it's my last WrestleMania, this is good enough for me?
I want to see Finn Balor win a world title as the Demon. I think that would be my Mania dream match. Would be Finn Balor as the Demon, and I don't even care who he's facing.
I'd love to see him be Seth Rollins or someone who has that kind of work rate that can do what he does.
Like Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor as the Demon, I think would be great. I don't know, man. I've got pretty low expectations now when it comes to WWE.
Not me, because in Orlando, my second WrestleMania, I had a lot of fun access to the WrestleMania. We had a great tailgate party, but my seats were actual nosebleeds because there was paramedics that had to come up like 2 or 3 times because people's nose were bleeding.
Wow.
It was way up there. Yeah, not a true story, but it was way up there. It's about a half a mile up in the sky. This time, I want to be able to really be there, like, so I can just kind of be more in the action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Start saving up from now, kids.
What dream match would you like to see, or what realistic dream match, I guess? Looking into your crystal ball, what match do you see at WrestleMania 36?
You know what would be so cool is if Brock, because I heard stories from the UFC that Cain Velasquez, actually not stories, I heard Cain Velasquez himself, who's a former UFC heavyweight champion, best friends and a training partner with Daniel Cormier, who just did his audition with the WWE to be a commentator.
He wants to do the commentator on
Fox. It went really well, too. He already worked for Fox for the last 4 years as a commentator. It went really well for him. Cain Velasquez is one of the people who really beat Brock Lesnar and just walked right through Brock Lesnar. I'd love to see Cain Velasquez actually put that training. He did some training, and he said he did really well. He really loved it. I'd love to see him actually come and do a match with Brock, where Brock can have this cool super fight, and by then maybe the title will be on somebody else. Something like that would be cool. If not, let Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor just tear the house down. That's what's missing, I think, nowadays, is not letting those guys that got their jobs because they tore the house down for 10 years of their career.
Yeah.
And then finally their stock was good enough for the WWE. And they stopped letting them truly tear the house down. They have.
I want to see a full out.
Yeah,
all out.
A couple of those are dream matches. Just guys like Finn Balor, guys like AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins. I know there's a few other. Even Samoa Joe for sure.
Samoa Joe, yeah.
There's guys that you just need to let them all circulate each other and have these great matches. And
put on 5-star matches. I just want to see the quality of matches go up, as well as quality of storytelling, quality of everything else. I want to see WWE raise their overall quality to the next level, because they are the top company, and I think the lack of competition over the past decade or so has hurt them, because they've become complacent in their quality level.
What do we not want to see at WrestleMania 36 in Tampa?
I don't want to see Roman Reigns competing for the world title.
Well,
I don't mind. I'm not saying he shouldn't be competing. I'm not saying he shouldn't be on the show. I'm done. I'm burned out on the idea. It's been 3 years of this constant story of being on the top of the card, and I don't want to see it. I don't. So, that'd be it.
Snack time with Kent and Marc is interesting, because Kent, who is like one sliver away from a Bigfoot sighting, just ate his snack in 2 bites, and I'm still working on mine.
Hold on.
The contrast is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I wouldn't want to see at WrestleMania is the wrong matches on the pre-show where there's not many people in the stadium yet.
Yes.
That's kind of what I think.
I think they need to do away with the kickoff show altogether.
Okay, but use NXT. People who don't have a name on NXT. That's who, and then maybe have.
That's fair. Yeah, if they want to have some actual pre-show matches, make them actual dark match pre-show matches where you're going to see talent you might not have seen before on that level.
And whoever main evented Takeover, main events the pre-show.
Yeah,
Gives them that even extra exposure.
I could see that. I think also the other thing I want to not see in WrestleMania 36 is a 12-hour show. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the show start at not even 12. I know that's an exaggeration. I don't want to see a 9-hour show or a 10-hour show. I'd rather get it even down to 5. Seems merciful at this point.
Don't hold your breath.
I know. They're just getting longer.
The pre-show will be an hour. The cook-off show will be 2 hours. The main show will be like 4 or 5.
That's insanity.
Mm-hmm.
It's insanity. We just did the Royal Rumble live stream, a month ago, and it was 7 hours long. 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good portion of your day. Like, if you're awake for 18 hours.
Most people who live in Florida only work 7 hours a week. That's a long time.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's just, I don't want to see a super long show like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that I'm really against, is I don't care. I really don't even care if it's a terrible card, if it's less than 3 hours long.
Now, Tampa has to hope it's not raining that day.
That's the other thing.
Because there's no
Raymond
dome.
James does not have a roof.
There's no dome.
No?
There's no dome. That's a thing. But the ring will definitely have a structure. Just
They always have a covering if it's
in
not
Orlando,
covered.
they had a really cool thing where it was like a giant wrestling ring hoisted above the ring.
Oh, nice.
And it was just a big canopy, but it was also a wrestling ring.
Yeah, they had
and
posts
everything.
and ropes and everything.
So they'll probably do something. They might even just use that again.
Well,
Or prediction, they might use something
Buccaneer
like
based.
a pirate or like a pirate ship or something like that.
I think that'd be a cool theme.
That'd be stupid. I already don't like the.
Well, they already have the pirate ship in the
I don't like it. I don't like the logo. It looks like one of the mayor's interns did it, and they're like, "Yeah, can we use this?" It's hokey. It does not look like. Listen, compare it to some of the other, any of the other WrestleMania logos. It looks like an intern.
No, I believe that. Again, this is what I'm talking about.
It's a
Quality has become less of a concern.
It's a JPEG. Tampa got JPEG, and might I add that I believe strongly that because Tampa had put a bid in to be had to have WrestleMania, they put their bid into the WWE to have it on either the year 2023, 2024, or 2025. Okay. They ended up getting it instead in 2020, which is way sooner.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a feeling it has something to do with Tampa and the Bucks and Raymond James all making a deal to have an XFL team in Tampa.
Oh, I'm sure. It's going to be
deal.
It's going to be a promotion thing. They're going to be
it's a
promoting the
package
XFL at WrestleMania.
All of it.
And
Raymond James and the NFL or maybe not the NFL but the Bucks and all that might have said, well, let us. I think there's a bigger picture to it, and that's cool. I'm not saying that's dirty. That's just what it took. For Tampa to get it, or that's what it took for the XFL team to have it. And hey, I could be completely off. This is all just speculation, but we will look into it. It's just the timing is very interesting. There's a lot of other cities with brand new.
Well, I know 2021. I'm
like
pretty sure is locked down because Las Vegas' stadium won't be ready by then. So I'm pretty sure 2021 you're going to see it in Las Vegas.
That'll be really cool.
So,
but
yeah.
Tampa's going to be interesting. And the weather's pretty good around that time of the year, April 5th.
Mm-hmm.
It's not rain season yet, so you're not into that summer rain season.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, it's also Florida. So in Florida, it could rain for 5 minutes and be gone.
Anything can happen, brother, in the WWE.
It's true.
It's interesting. So what else? Anything else we should touch on with WWE?
It's just exciting. I'm excited, for a year from now.
When do tickets go on sale is the question, and that's what everybody wants to know. And that's
we'll
not
have to just
out
keep
yet.
them up to date.
That's not out yet. I
We'll
want
have
to
the
know.
breaking news alert.
I'm not telling anyone until I buy mine.
No.
Hey guys, by the way.
By the way, I've got mine, but you can get yours too.
It's going to be tough to get a ticket that you want. I remember in Detroit, me and my brother went the day that they became available. We told each other, okay, this is our first chance to go to a WrestleMania. It's in Detroit, and we got up on Saturday morning and got to the ticket booth at like 10 a.m. the day that they came on sale, went on sale, and it was a cool experience. And the lines weren't that long, even though they sold out. They sold out in something like 20 minutes that year, but the lines there were not that long. Everyone was online. But we heard that if you go there, they have tickets that are allotted just for the ticket master at the arena itself.
Right.
Because
yeah.
they want to sell stuff. They want people.
No, they want to have the pre-sales, but they also want to have the lines.
Yeah.
They want to have people lining up for tickets.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a cool experience. We bought 6 tickets, right? Because that was when we bought 6. We bought 4 of them that were in the 200 sections. And that was to sell because we thought they were going to be like a hot ticket.
Yeah.
Right? And then the other 2 were in the 100 section, which were for us. And everything was like fairly priced. And then when we got to WrestleMania, that day we were in a Hockey Town Cafe, which is right across the street from where it was at Ford Field. And I get outside and my brother's still in Hockey Town. He's in the restroom. And I get outside. This guy's like, "Hey, you need tickets?" I'm like, "No, but what do you have?" He goes, "I got floor seats." I'm like, dang, So he offered it for like $150 for the 2, so like 75 pieces. And the Marc in me was like, all right, I'm gonna see what it's like to be on the floor too today. So we buy 2. I buy 2 more tickets. My brother comes out. I'm like, hey, by the way, I got 2 floor seats now. We both popped. The funny thing is that we had to give away the 4 200 section seats because we couldn't sell them. They weren't worth 25 seats.
Man.
Yeah, they weren't worth anything. But a lot of fun, and I think people are going to love it. Tampa is in for a ride. They're champions.
And it'll be good for the area, too, honestly. It'll bring in a lot of money.
Yes.
And a lot of attention and a lot of good stuff. I mean, I know Titus O'Neil is super excited about it because he does a lot of charitable work. He's a Tampa guy.
Oh, sure.
Roman Reigns is really excited about it, being a Tampa guy. So I think it is going to bring a lot of good things for Tampa as a whole.
Super Bowl ain't got nothing on WrestleMania.
No. and that's going to be the year after.
That'll be the year after. That's amazing. Tampa's in for a couple of cool years.
It's going to be a couple of good years.
Yeah. I hope the XFL does that. Imagine if they did 2022, the XFL did their whatever. I don't know what
Super
the
Bowl
champion
or
is.
whatever it's going to be called.
Yeah, it'll probably be something
The Extreme Bowl.
Vince McMahon-esque, but I'm looking forward to it all, man.
Summer Bowl.
Tampa's doing good.
It's doing good.
Championship City, Super Bowl championships, Stanley Cup championships, and now WrestleMania championships. So
It's good things. Anyway, we're done with our snacks. We'll see you guys next time on SnackDown with Kent and Mark. If you have a suggestion for a snack you'd like to see us eat, feel free to comment on this video and let us know what we should have next time. Anyway,
send us snacks.
See you guys next time.